3 students who've been absolutely stupendous all month. Ready? Okay. So I just want to say, those 3 young people, when we're finished with Info Friday, please meet Mr. Nissen outside, and the teacher who nominated that student. Please also meet Mr. Nissen for your photographs, because you guys know we put you up in the case. Okay? All right. So our first recipient for readiness, Kayla Wiley. Come on down. Be excited. Be excited. Stay right there. Right there. Okay. Kayla was nominated by Mr. Welch, and he said, Kayla is always prepared for class. When it is time to work, she is ready to go. There is no wasted time searching for supplies or idle chit-chat. She is all business. Good job. Thank you so much. Our second recipient in the area of respect, Raymond Lyle. Come on down. Okay. Mr. Thomas nominated Raymond, and Mr. Thomas said, Raymond is very much deserving of this honor. Raymond is very diligent and a respectful young man. He is very businesslike and takes his assignments seriously, as is shown through his academic success. I highly recommend Raymond for this honor. Thank you so much. And our last recipient, Mohammed Abadahesh, come on down. Okay, Mr. Welch also nominated Mohammed in the... Thank you.
Miss McWilliams. Miss McWilliams. Off your phone, sweet. Off your phone. I see your hand still moving. Are you on your phone?
Okay.
Yes.
So Mr. Welch nominated Mohammed for the area of responsibility. And he stated, Mohammed is a very responsible student. He always manages to get his work done and on time. In fact, he usually turns it in ahead of the deadline. I also don't think he has ever turned in anything late or incomplete. He cares about his work, and it shows. Thank you so much. Student of the Month presentation. So let's get started. Mrs. Lehman recommended this young lady in the area of respect. So our first one, Lily Pinkelman, come on down. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, and you know, we always read what the teachers have, or the adults who nominated you had to say. Mrs. Lehman says, Lily always comes to class with a positive attitude and a genuine care and respect for her fellow classmates. She is kind and leads by example. It is always a pleasure to have her around. Thank you so much. Okay. Couple of things, don't forget. Congratulations. Students, please meet with Mr. Nissen right outside the door to have your motion. Oh, not my you know, step with love. All right, thank you. Okay, in the area of responsibility, Mr. Nissen nominated Janice Gravesmore. Okay, so Mr. Nissen said, Janice is doing great work in her college classes, but this nomination stems from her work in senior advisory. She takes all of her senior responsibilities seriously. Her rocket stages were completed with care. She did a very nice presentation on her college tour at Arizona State University. I applaud her attention to what is expected for graduating seniors. Thank you so much. She set the bar, folks, so if you want to know what to do, go see her. All right. In the area of readiness, Mackenzie Urbina, come on. Okay, so, wow, Mr. Schrock nominated you, and this is what he said. Mackenzie does a lot of small things that when you add them up, they make a big impact. I could recommend her for responsibility, respect, and readiness. If I could, he said, I would. She always comes to Algebra 2 ready to work, even if we're learning about something that seems hard at the time. She's always giving her best effort and completing all the homework and classwork to the best of her ability. Mackenzie also is respectful and never complains about the work they are asked to do, and always works well with her partners, regardless if partners were assigned or if they were able to choose their own. She has all the characteristics that we want to promote here at TEC. Wow.
Blurb there because I just couldn't find words. But at any rate, I nominated these two students because there are so many times that you guys see me, and I'm gonna cry because I don't know why. But anyway, there's so many times that you guys see me, and I'm fussing at you about your grades. I'm talking about you about classes. I'm making you withdraw from classes. I'm the person that, you know, that burden falls on when I'm bringing bad news to you about what your grades look like starting from freshman year all the way through to graduation. So I'm the person that you see. Well, there are students that I've been following. You know, I follow all of you, but I've been following particular students because they didn't start out so well. But hard work and determination have been a part of their dedication to this school, and it's what we stand for. We stand for students that come here with the intention of graduating with now an associate's degree, because you guys will be some of the first students to graduate with an associate's degree. But the rest of you graduating with college credits, and you know I don't have to tell you how hard that is and how much of a success that is. And so to hear or to know the road that these students have traveled throughout these 3.5 years, just, you know, I wanted to make sure that we didn't let that go without being recognized. So student number 1 is Gregory Henderson. Gregory has worked very diligently. He's so polite. He responds when you call him. He does what you need him to do. He, you know, his grades have every semester shown that he's really putting forth the effort to be a successful student. So I'm really proud of his hard work and his taking responsibility. The other student is Tyson. But this little buster right here, he's had the best semester that he's had in his whole entire 3.5 years. And granted, y'all probably know I had to call his mom, but you know what? If that's what it takes, that's what I have to do. That's my job, is to make sure that you guys graduate. And so I'm trying to do by whatever means necessary. So, at any rate, Tyson has slowly but diligently been working at being a better student. We went from fussing at him freshman year in the middle of the hallways, from just not doing what he's supposed to be doing, not staying on task, to now, you know, like I said, he had the best semester that he's had since he's been here, and I mean, it was a good semester. So I'm really proud of him taking that taking on this responsibility for his education. And now I think that he finally sees that, there's a purpose here. He knew the purpose. He's willing to put in the work. A little bit late, but that's okay. Some of us are late bloomers. As long as we get it. I'm not cracking on him. I'm saying because it's true. Some of us are late bloomers. We get there when we get there a little bit behind others, but we still get there. When I'm talking to you guys this semester about plan A and plan B, plan C, or whatever, this is what I'm talking about. So Tyson is going to be the success that he set out to be because he gets it. And I'm putting pressure on him just like I'm putting pressure on you guys. So, You want to sit down? Go sit down.
Info Friday, our very first. We're going to start off with Student of the Month, and then we'll turn this over to Ms. Oxner, who will talk you through what will Info Friday look like moving forward. So, first and foremost, our first recipient of Student of the Month for December and January.
It's actually November, December.
It's November, December. We are so behind. In the area of readiness, Mrs. Cross nominated Savannah Gray. Come on down. Okay, so as always, our teachers provided a reason why students were nominated, and Mrs. Cross states, I'm not sure which category to choose because Savannah fits into all of them. It's pretty amazing. Ms. Gray is such a level-headed, responsible young lady who is always staying on top of her work and starting early. She's ready for class on any given day, and her materials and the necessary mentality for the day. Savannah works well in any group setting I put her in, and she relates well to adults, and she's adaptable. Thank you so much. In the area for respect, Mrs. Kwiatkowski nominated Daishana Birch. Come on down. And Daishana, I'm sorry, I just mispronounced your name. Here, okay, Mrs. Quike, don't leave. Don't get to run away so fast. Mrs. Kwiatkowski says this, Daishana is so lovely. She is always polite and respectful, not only to me, but to others as well. She is diligent and always completing required assignments, never complains, and this is on a daily basis. I cannot choose one specific time because my 6th hour is filled with her positive presence. Thank you. Not least, in the area of responsibility, Mr. Nissen nominated Brooklyn Macbeth.
Wow.
She's still responsible, but I'm still going to read her the blurb that he provided for her. Every day at the end of the hour, without being asked, Brooklyn organizes my MacBook cart. She is thorough and responsible and performs this deed for the common good. I commend her, and that was from Mr. Nissen.